But before we go into all the craziness, I just also want to let everybody know that we just got the first 50,000 views on the Toilet Paper Diaries. Isn't that awesome?
Yay! 50,000 people sat there going, why are they still talking and why are they still in lockdown? That's great, though. Really exciting. And well done to you, Ernesto. And to you and me and our lack of Netflix, which is why we're still doing the show.
Exactly. And that's also very exciting. And also that reminds me of one big celebrity, which also, I mean, she actually was featured in one of our shows long time ago, Drew Barrymore. She started with her TV show. And I think we were correct. I mean, we predicted already that this was going to happen, that, stars are not getting work in television. I mean, there's Cubly, I think it is, that they're doing 10-minute series, but the talk show hosts and whatever, some of them don't have shows and they're not getting work. So what do? They start their own show.
What's the name of that guy? John is married to Emily Blunt, who was in The Office, who was in the Jack Ryan movies. The Jack Ryan TV shows. He's a really nice guy. He's in that Quiet Place movie. He wrote it. John Krasinski.
Yeah.
Did that show. Do you remember what it's called?
Yeah, Some Good News.
Right, Some Good News. So he did 2 episodes, as far as I know, and they were both amazing episodes, really cool, which is easy if you're Rolodex as everybody in Hollywood, who you can call up and say, I'm really bored, should we Zoom together? So he did that show, and apparently it got bought up by one of the big TV networks. And what's happened since then? I've not seen it. Have you?
No idea. But Drew, I think Drew has done a great job, because she started her show very similar to us in YouTube. And then she started going through local television. And I think it's great. We have this short clip where she is getting the show started with Adam Sandler. Let's have a look.
Hi, Lucy. Good morning. It's me, Henry. We are on, I think, about our 5,000th date together. It's been great. I want to catch you up. You have a thing called amnesia, and I am your husband. We have a daughter. She's about 40 now or something like that.
What?
I know, it's bananas, but I'm not done yet. It's 2020, and we're also in the middle of a pandemic, which is a terrible thing. Baseball games are now being played in front of cardboard people.
Sounds kind of like you're making this up.
Oh, yes. If the room you're in right now smells a bit like farts, that was you.
It does kind of smell like farts in here. Are you sure that wasn't you?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Either way, there is good stuff going on in the world, though. There's a company called Netflix that provides premium entertainment to people right in the comfort of their own home. They also pay me, so that's why we can have that house together. So to recap, 2020 is not great. Netflix is good. And you fart a lot in your sleep. True. In all seriousness, though, I want to just tell you this. I couldn't honestly be more excited for you. You have your own show now.
Hi, I'm Tom. Lucy's got her own show now?
Tom!
Yes, 10-second Tom. That's right.
That's great. Who's Lucy? And why is everyone outside wearing a mask?
Okay, Tom, that's enough. You gotta go now.
Okay.
You're gonna make people so happy every day, every time they see you. You are magic. The whole world feels it, and I'm lucky that I know you so well. I love you.
I can't think of any endeavor I'd ever want to do without you, Adam. So, thanks, and I love you.
Hi, I'm Tom.
Excellent. I love Drew Barrymore. There's something about Drew Barrymore that makes me happy, because she starts off in E.T. and she's one of these child actresses, and she seems like she never grew up, but there's something about her smile, and I'm going to sound like a real fanboy, but it just cracks me up. Did you ever see that movie where it's all about roller skating? And she's a roller skater where they're playing some kind of roller derby. Mm-hmm. And it was bonkers, but she's just brilliant in everything she does, whether it's Charlie's Angels or whatever. So the idea of watching her show on a regular basis works for me.
That's very cool. Yeah, I think it's just very important that everybody which is into speaking, everybody which is an expert or whatever, they consider doing a show as we are doing, because the results that we're seeing is just absolutely amazing. And I mean, I know that this is the beginning of something. I mean, you're telling me that you're getting a lot of new speaking gigs, and I'm also getting inquiries. I see that YouTube is also already eyeing what we are doing, people in LinkedIn everywhere. So definitely, it's a great recommendation.
What we've got, Ernesto, is we've got like a press. On one side, you've got all your super celebrities who've been the darling of the media forever. On the other side, you've got all the wannabes, the podcasters who've been doing shows that not many people have been listening to on the most case. Some are good, some of them are terrible. But in the middle, you've got all the proper celebrities who need an agent and who need somebody to work the camera and who need them to put the microphone on. And they are in limbo. So a few of them will get their act together and start jumping into that void. But what's going to happen is, as no new movies get made, no new TV shows get made, a lot of the podcasters are going to start catching up with them as well. And so I think what you're going to find is some influencers will work out how to do TV, some won't. Some celebrities who have a sense of humor and have the ability to do the tech side will step up and they'll start getting their own show as well. But you'll end up with a massive amount of great quality, individually tailored shows. And I think that what that's going to do is really put in peril your established TV networks, because they'll all be on YouTube. Yeah. And if they're on YouTube, people won't bother turning on and paying subscription for cable TV or whatever it is, because if you and I want to say bad words, for instance, and I mean, I don't know any bad words, but we can say bad words on the show, we're not going to get taken off a network because we're not on a network. So bottoms to everybody, we can do what we want. And I think that that's an angle that's really going to start playing. With YouTube doesn't have that kind of coverage in that it stops you being a bad boy or a bad girl. And I think it's going to be a really interesting dilemma when we come out of everything, if we ever come out of it, to see who's survived, who's filled in the gap, and who's just disappeared into obscurity. If you need an audience around you and a film crew and actors, you are stuffed right now, my friend.
Yeah, it is really fantastic how things are going, and I definitely recommend that you look.
I can't hear Ernesto. I can't hear you guys. Will you just shut up? I can't hear my colleague Ernesto speak because of you wannabes trying to interrupt the show. Just stop talking. We may get you in. We may fit you in for an appearance, but you have to go through the same casting audition process as everybody else. So just stop.
Thank you, Dave. It's just impossible to do a show with all these people messing around.
Thanks for watching the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you watch all the videos over here. There's two choices for you. Or, of course, I'm Dave Crane coming from Dubai.
And this is Ernesto Verdugo coming from Houston.
And I think we should send a message. Hold on.
What is this?
Subscribe.